Alright guys, it's time for the October 2016 big feeding video. We're going to start off with the Bumba cabocla, the Brazilian redhead. And I figured that one would take food easily since it had molted not too long ago. There you go. Stunning red carapace. And look at that black velvet. Confirmed female. And she's only about 2.5 inches. Alright, we'll let her eat. Next. Here's my Augacephalus ezendami, the Mozambique golden baboon. This one has totally rearranged its home. Did some really good interior decorating. You better get it. Get that cricket. Get in there. Are you gonna get your cricket? Doesn't seem interested. Maybe it rearranged its enclosure so it can molt really well under there. It hasn't molted for me in a while. But, well, I'll take it out just in case. But it's done some really cool webbing down there. So that'd be a nice place for it to molt. But doing great. Alright, moving on. Next up we have our 2-inch Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee. Oh, wasn't that sweet? Good job. Alright, moving on. Here is my 3-incher Aphonopelma seemanni, my smaller one of the two. Costa Rican zebra. Let's see if this one would like a worm. A little mealworm. The abdomen's already pretty large, so it only gets a little snack if it wants it. But it doesn't appear to want it, or perhaps it would have gotten it by now. So, but doing well. The abdomen's not dark yet, but as you can see, the abdomen is on the larger side, so yeah, just as well. So we'll just leave this one in as an update. Alright, next. Here is my 1.5-inch Chromatopelma cyaneopubescens, the green bottle blue. Wasn't that darling? Oh, very sweet. Alright, enjoy. Next. Here's my Nhandu carapoensis, the Brazilian red. Let's see if he, being an immature male, would like a cricket. Oh yeah, he's definitely gotten to be a big, better eater just since his last molt. Very good. He's about the same size as my seemanni I did earlier. About 3 inches. Isn't he handsome? Alright. Moving on. Next. Here's my 3-inch female Phormictopus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. What? Man. I just saw a blur. Yeah, I think she was hungry, all right. That cricket had no chance. Has the reflexes of a Jedi Master. All right. All right, moving on. This is my Ephebopus murinus, the skeleton. Female, about 3.5 inches. She's right down the burrow there. See if I can entice her too. I could barely see her legs. Cricket's like, no thanks. Yes, you need to be food. Ah, come on. Did she get it? I can't tell. I was hoping she'd come out like a jack-in-the-box like she does so often. Well, sorry you didn't get to see her. Sometimes we're lucky and we get a quick glimpse, but this time, not so lucky. Well, I guess she got it. I can't tell. But anyway, she should be fine. Got plenty of substrate to burrow. She's made different holes here. So, she's good to go. Alright, we'll let her go. Next. Here's the Poecilotheria rufilata, the red slate ornamental, about 2.5 inches. Female. Well, I don't know. Oh, there she is. Oh. Notice that when pokies or juvies, they're quite shy. They get spooked very easily and run away, typically. But anyway, she doesn't really eat on camera right now, but oh, she'll grab it. But she's doing great. Alright, moving on. I'm really sorry we can't see this one because she's way burrowed down. But this is my adult Cyriopagopus lividum, the cobalt blue, and I think she's in pre-mold, so I'm going to leave her alone. It's a little harder to tell with old worlds whether or not they're in pre-mold. Some are more obvious than others, but I think she may be due for a molt. She hasn't had one in a while, so we'll just let her alone and we'll check on her another time. Alright, next. I'm not even going to try. I've looked in there. He or she is all the way at the bottom. My 2.5-incher Ephebopus uatuman, the emerald skeleton. I really love how it made this real tight funnel web kind of thing right there. That's really cool. I just saw like a couple of legs. Wait, yeah, maybe you can, I don't know. I could see a couple of legs. But just in case, this one's been very reclusive lately, so I may just let this one alone just in case it's in pre-molt. It hasn't molted for me in my care yet, and I've had it for a little while now, so yeah, it may be time. So we'll let this one go. Alright, next. Oh, let's get this one over with. This is my Orphnaecus species blue, the Panay Island, and this one is very big time pet hole. So I'm just gonna drop a cricket in there, and I'm pretty sure, whoops, well, or the cricket will drop itself out of there. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this one's about let's see, 2 inches, something like that. And this one I rarely see. Big time pet hole. So, trying to entice it out, but Usually, and this one molted not too long ago, so I'm not worried about leaving it in there. But yeah, so we've had a lull here. Hopefully the next ones will get some feeds. Alright, next. Here's my Pamphobeteus platyomma, the Brazilian pink bloom. And let's give this one a mealworm. Let's see, there's one. Oh yeah. Rarely disappoints. Can always expect a Pamphobeteus to eat. Awesome. Alright, next. Here's my Phrixotrichus scrofa, the Chilean copper. And let's see if this one would like a baby mealworm. Seems a little interested. Come on, honey. Eat your dinner. No playing with your food. Are you gonna get it or not? Oh, I don't know. Just kind of hovering over it. Well, at least you're looking cute, even though you're wasting time. Yeah, maybe I could take some pictures. Alright, we'll leave this one as an update. Oh, there you go. You tricked me. Aren't they so cute? Look at that. Aw. What a sweetheart. Alright, you eat. Next. Here's my 2.5 inch Euathlus parvulus, the Chilean gold, immature male. Let's see if he would like a cricket. That is, if I could get any of them. There. Wow. Oh, come on. Okay, that totally was not part of the plan. There we go. Awesome. That other cricket got lucky. Oh yeah, you eat good. There you go, sweetie. Alright, well, you enjoy that. Next. Here's my Avicularia, the common pink toe. Female, about 2.5 inches as well. Let's see if she would like a cricket. Oh yeah, I think she would like a cricket. Aren't they sweet? Oh. You know what? You can use a little more fattening up. Get you another one. You want another one? No? Well, okay. Well, I'll just put it in there and you can get it later. Okay. Alright. Look at those sweet pink toes. Oh. Eat goochie goochie goo. Get your goochie goos in there. I gotta close the lid. Alright, enjoy. Next. There is my Nhandu chromatus, an adult female, the white-striped bird eater. Let's give her a cricket or two. Let's see. Let me find some good ones here. Oh, there's, well, there. Now I know you're... There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's so cool. Definitely one of my favorites. Well, you enjoy that, sweetheart. Alright, next. Next up is my Acanthoscuria geniculata, the giant white knee. That a girl. She's about 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches, something like that. So she's got some more growing up to do. Alright, enjoy your treats. Next. Here's my Euathlus species blue, 2.5 inch blue femur. And I'm going to offer this one a cricket. Well, wait, did I give you two? I didn't mean to give you that one. That's for like the real tiny teas. Well, okay, you can have that one too. I just didn't want to insult your intelligence. Okay, alright. I didn't want to insult you by the size of that little puny thing. But you don't seem to care. Alright, awesome. Very good eater. And just the right light, you can see the femurs are dark blue. Beautiful. Alright, next. Here's my adult female Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. Gonna get your cricket. This one seems to prefer crickets to superworms. I think she'll get them later. She's not in pre-molt, so we'll just leave her alone then because she doesn't want to be bothered right now. Yeah, you can see where she's kicked hairs. It's not even dark yet, so I'll leave them in there. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my about 4-incher Phrixotrichus peruvians, the green velvet, immature male. And let's see if I have any good crickets for him. Oh yeah, very good eater. He rarely refuses food. Here's an earwig. Isn't he handsome? Dark green, red hairs all over the body. Very nice looking tarantula. You gonna go in your hut and eat? Well, that's fine. If it makes you feel more secure, have at it. Alright, moving on. Here's my Acanthoscuria chicoina, the Bolivian salmon pink. Crunch. Female. About same size as my geniculata, about 4 inches. She's awesome. And just as good of an eater as the geniculata too. Alright. Let's see who else is next. Here's my suspect male, about 2 inches. Ephebopus murinus, the skeleton, the smaller one of the two that I have. It's got a tunnel, kind of like a tube tunnel, like that goes down there. And also it's made, sorry about that, I accidentally cut the camera off. And then another tunnel up here. And then another one right here. Really cool. And then some neat webbing up there at the top. So, let's see, where'd you go? Oh, it's probably hidden there in the dirt. Oh yeah, there you are. So I'm just going to drop a cricket down there. No, actually I'll drop some mealworms down there. Let's see. Oh yeah. He got it. He's like, give me another one. It's not enough. Hey, there, well, it's kind of blurry, but get to see, definitely took it down. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Grammostola porteri, the normal color form of the Chilean rose, the one that you see the most in pet stores. She's not one of my best eaters, but that's typical for this species. Yeah, she's one of those that kind of teases you and makes you think that she's going to eat, and then she doesn't until way off camera. But sometimes she'll take it on camera. But she's doing awesome. Beautiful. And she is about, let's see, about 4.5, 5 inches, something like that. Very sweet girl. Alright, next. Here's my Poecilotheria regalis, the Indian ornamental. Got it. This one's about 2.5 inches. Confirmed immature male. Alright, next. Here's my mature male, 2-inch Hithrothyle villicella, the Tanzanian chestnut. Put him a couple of worms in there. Sometimes eats food on camera, sometimes does not. And he's still kicking despite being a mature male. Alright, we'll move on. Next. I keep thinking this one's going to molt for me, but it hasn't yet. This is the very tiny 1/2-inch Brachypelma amelia, the Mexican redleg. So I just put a dead cricket in there. I crushed the head of the cricket, and maybe it'll eat that. But still doing fine. Just surprised it hasn't molted for me yet. Alright, I'll put its leaf back down and leave it alone. Alright, next. A layer of my Cyriopagopus celoesi, the celoesi black. Very secretive tarantula. Pet hole just like my Orphnaecus species blue. But I am going to give this one, let's see, a couple of crickets. Let's see here. Oh. Did it get it, or just hiding? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I'll put another one in there because that one wouldn't be enough. Let's see if I can there we go. So got 2 of them in there. Alright, let it alone. Next. Psalmopoeus camergi, the Trinidad chevron, is just right down that hole there. Let's see, I fed this one some extra food the other day that I needed to get rid of. And it was very hungry the way it took it down, so we'll see if it takes food down again, since it ate a good worm the other day, so we'll see. I don't know if he got it. It's a suspect male, 2.5 inches. I have a lot of tarantulas that size. I'm not so sure this one got it, but let me see. Nope, didn't get it. Figured it'd probably be full. Let me... Yeah. It's not going to molt anytime soon, so I'm just going to leave it in there. But, doing fine. Alright, next. Here's my adult female, Triniochilus murinus, the orange baboon. And, she was sitting right there, and then she moved to here. She's been out in the open a little bit more here lately. And now she's going to go hide. Boop, 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 boop. I got your booty. Boop, 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 boop. She's like, how dare you touch me? You will pay. Well, let's see if she would like a cricket. Nope, no cricket. Don't want that. Well, I'll leave her alone. She doesn't seem interested. There was a beetle in there she hadn't eaten, so she just guess she's just not hungry. But she's looking great, isn't she? I'm really surprised that she didn't throw up a threat posture. Usually she does that quite readily. Alright. We'll move on to the next one. Don't you love how you can already see the pattern on the abdomen with this one? Well, there it went. Hope you enjoyed. That was the Chilobrachys fimbriatus, the Indian violet. That one's only about a 1.5 inches. No, 2 inches. 2-inch specimen. I'm going to offer this one some mealworms. Let's see if I can find some good ones here. And who knows where your water dish went off to. It's amazing. Some of these teas just always bury their water dishes. And I have to put a brand new one in there because I don't want to mess up their lair. Oh, did you miss your worm? I mean, I know you can get that later, but let me get one here. Oh, fiddly dee. I was not helping. Well, it'll get it. But at least you got to see a brief glimpse of it. So I'm going to put a water dish in there. There's one in there, it's just buried. So I'll put another one in there so I don't have to disturb it. Alright, next.